I know you're tired of flipping through the channels trying to find something to watch. I know you're tired of spending more time trying to find something to watch than actually watch something. This is the video for you. If you're looking for binge-worthy shows, binge-worthy movies, I'm talking about being glued, stuck to the chair, or stuck to your bed, then this is the video for you. Me and more gang, it's your girl Bianca Shanice, and I'm back with a new video. If you're new here, hello, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Also, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and please don't forget to hit that notification button so you can get alerts when your girl posts a new video. Cause what? Cause how y'all gonna see me? So for today's video, I'll be giving you 25 plus show recommendation, movie recommendation, and if that is something that you would like to see, please stay tuned and keep on watching. If you know me, then you know this part about me, and if you don't know, you're about to know. Shows, movies, that is a part of my love language. That is my new love language. If we can chop it up over shows and movies, then me and you, we locked in. We like this, okay? We locked in forever. Love to be home with some good food or some good snacks, sitting on the couch or sitting on my bed, binging a show, or just watching different movies. I'm coming with different movies and shows varying from different streaming platforms such as Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, HBO Max, even Lifetime, you guys. We got Starz, GM, and we got Showtime. Let's go get you a snack, food, something to drink, some wine, whatever it is of your choice. Also, please don't forget to get you a notepad because you're gonna want to jot all this down because I'm here to bring y'all binge-worthy movies and shows. Coming at number 1, we have Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is on HBO Max and it has 1 season. They had the nerve to cancel the show, y'all. Cancel the show. Y'all gonna feel the tension behind what I'm saying of why they canceled the show once you watch the show. A couple of well-known actors in the show, such as Journey Smollett, Jonathan Majors, Angela Bassett's husband. If you into like sci-fi, fantasy type of things, then this is your type of show. Basically, it's about different stories related to real-life issues in the Black community. One of the leading characters, his name is Tick. He goes on a road trip with a few other people during the Jim Crow era. So it's like you can go back into time, things of that such, and he's gonna be searching for his missing father. If you're looking for a little bit of like a little scariness, they got some little scariness stuff. It can be a little scary, and you're gonna get pissed off with some of the stuff because it is a lot of stuff dealing with racism, with like what we deal with in today's time. But go watch that. Go watch it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Coming in at number 2, we have Insecure. Now, I would have saved this show for later in the video, but Netflix just picked up Insecure, so you can actually watch Insecure on HBO Max and Netflix. Insecure has 5 seasons, and we got a lot of well-known leading actors in this show as well. We got my girl Issa Rae giving main girl energy, just as her best friend Molly. Both are dealing with day-to-day real-life issues with what we have going on in our time now, such as insecurities, relationship problems, career problems, and they both just trying to figure out. And sometimes they put themselves in situations it's like it's giving very much city girl, I don't need no man. It's giving INDEPENDENT, if you know what that means. It's giving that, and they put all of that in a series, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you're interested in that type of show, or if that's your vibe, then you'll definitely like Insecure. Let me know. Here we have coming at number 3, we have The Chi, and that is streaming on Showtime. The Chi has 6 seasons, and girl, it is coming back on in August, I believe. It's August or September. I believe it's in August. And I was late watching The Chi. The Chi been out for a while now, and I think I just started watching it last year or the year before last. But who cares? I'm watching it, and you should watch it too. It highlights real life experience that people face with, such as relationships, drugs, gangs, death, all that type of stuff. If that's your vibe, then you definitely should watch The next show we have is Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is streaming on Showtime, and y'all, I just started watching Yellow Jackets probably like 2 months ago. I seen it streaming all on my For You page on TikTok, and I'm like, what is this show about? The trailers was giving very much, you need to watch it. So I gave it a try one day, and I couldn't really get into it because I was at work trying to watch it, but I tried again, and I'm so glad I tried again because It is so good. It's very much thriller, whole lot of plot twists. You thinking it's this and you thinking it's that. One thing I will say, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to everything, especially in like the first couple episodes. If not, you're gonna be lost, because that's what I messed up at, and I don't want y'all to mess up at. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to everything that go on in the first couple episodes. It's the era of 1995. Girls soccer team, they are traveling to nationals. As they're on the plane crashes, and they are stranded in the wilderness. A few teammates and a coach, and y'all, they have to learn how to survive. Y'all, when I tell you, a lot of unexpected things gonna be coming about. Also, I forgot to mention, it is 2 seasons to Yellow Jacket. I finished the first season. I have to watch the second season. It goes from 1995, then it jumps back until like present day for them. And then it feels like they past is coming back to haunt them, like they be getting postcards. The next 2 movies that I have is Real Love, Strength of a Woman. These 2 movies are currently streaming on Lifetime. This is the only Lifetime movie that I have. It's a 2-part movie. I actually thought that it was about Mary J. Blige's life, but she actually produced the movie. It's giving old school love story. So it's basically based off her song Real Love and Strength of a Woman. And they based the movie around that. Y'all, when I tell you, that movie was good. That was like the best romantic old school vibe movie I have seen in so long. And when I tell you, it was so relatable. Like, I could relate to a lot of things that took place in the movie. And you gonna laugh, cry, have all these type of emotions. You do have something in there that could be a trigger warning to some people. 2 BMF characters in there. If you watch BMF, you know once you see their face, you can be like, oh, I see Terry, Meech's brother, which is Da Vinci, AllAmerican. And we got Ko. Is it Ko from BMF as well. Both of them are off in college. Her name is Kendra. She really not trying to jump into anything at the moment, but of course, Ben as Da Vinci, that's his name. Ben, he gonna keep pushing. And they actually both decide to give it a try. There's gonna be some twists, some turns. A lot of little things come up where it's like, it's gonna have you pissed. It's gonna be like, bruh, you gonna want everything to work out in their favor. You gonna want it to work. You got to watch it. Please go watch that. Next, we have P-Valley. I'm late to the P-Valley train. I think I started watching P-Valley sometime last year or the year before last. I think it was actually last year, because when I first tried to watch it, I was like, not watching that. But eventually, I ended up watching it. The first season is on Prime Video, and the first and second season is on Starz. So the next show that I have is called From. If y'all don't watch any of these shows that I'm recommending to you all, please go watch From. Especially if you into like horror, thriller type of stuff, this is the show for you. Now, if that ain't your vibe, then you might not need to watch it. But you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. I'm telling y'all, it got 2 seasons. First couple episodes of the first season is free on Prime Video, but you can also watch it on MGM. And baby, I really love that show. Like, it's something different, something that we normally don't see in movies. It's not like your normal creature or bad guy, in the movie. It's really, really, really good. When I first started watching it, I was at work, y'all, and I had, my phone like this, and I'm watching it, and it was an episode, it was a scene that came on where I jumped back like I was in the movie, so I'm like, it is so good. Like, people be traveling and they end up finding themselves on this road where it's a loop. Like, they can't get off that road, and when they on that road, they come to this town, and they keep going in a loop. They keep driving through the same town, and they trying to figure out like why this is happening. And so it's people currently there. This situation be repeating itself with different people, and so they gotta get adjusted. They can't leave. Strange events be going on. So the next show I have is Riches. Riches is on Prime Video, and it has 1 season. This lady and her brother, they's a businesswoman. She on her ish, and her brother, they work together. And they both got, they both have their own money. But when she's at work one day, she get a phone call, and it's a message from her father. Her father left out her life when she was younger. Her father also has other kids and a wife, and they stay, you know, across the world, across the town, whatever, but they're not like close. And then her father dies, and so her and her brother go over there to where her father lives to, you know, attend the funeral. But it's some shady stuff going on over there where the father is. The next show we have is Shots Fired. Shots Fired is on Tubi. Shots Fired is on Hulu. Now this show, I just came across this show this year. I watched it a month ago, and it's actually been out for a while, and the show is actually canceled, so it's just one season. And we do have some lead actors in this show as well, such as Sanaa Lathan. Sanaa Lathan, she is an FBI agent or detective. I can't remember what she is. And she has a partner. They go to this city to work on this case where this black police officer shot this white kid. And so they have to dig into everything to see if he actually did it intentionally or if it's self-defense. Then they soon gonna find out that it's a lot of shady stuff that be going on in that town, the police department, everything. And then they be having their own personal issues that is going to be revealed, going to be shown. The next show we have is Reasonable Doubt. It has one season, and it's about this girl named Jax. She is a lawyer. She's married, got kids. Her and her husband kind of got some issues going on. They're trying to make it work somewhat in a way, trying to figure themselves out or figure out, you know, what's going on in their marriage. But the lawyer Jack, she takes on this case to try to find out if a guy is innocent, claiming that he shot and killed his mistress. A lot of twists and turns that goes on in this show. This show is really good. And then y'all, guess who in there? What's his name? The guy with the pretty eyes, the light-skinned guy with the pretty eyes. What's his name? Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy. Anytime Michael Ealy in a show, he ain't up to no good. His cute self. The next show we have is Tell Me Lies. This is also on Hulu. It's about this girl. She goes off to college and she meet friends and she meet this guy and they kind of hit it off. But soon she gonna realize that he ain't who he said he is. And then you know how sometimes you be so caught up into a guy or if you be into a girl and you be missing all the red flags. Cause she be missing all the red flags. He is very aggressive. He's very narcissistic. If that's how you pronounce it, narcissistic. He's a narcissist. Next we have on Hulu is Snowfall. I have did a Hulu recommendations before when I have talked about Snowfall. But y'all, I gotta remind y'all, go watch Snowfall. I mean, that last season, bruh. I built this brick by brick, tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. But if you know, you know. We got Damson Idris in here, and go watch Snowfall. The next show we have is Scandal. That's also on Hulu as well. I'm new to Scandal. Scandal been out for years, y'all. Scandal got what, 7 or 8 seasons, and I'm now just watching it. I haven't finished the whole seasons. I haven't finished all the seasons. I think I'm on like season 4 or 5. Scandal is really good. If you into all that political drama, I think you should go watch that too. Now we're starting off with all Netflix. Netflix is here. The first show we'll be talking about from Netflix is Extraction. Extraction 1 and Extraction 2. So it's 2 movies. These are movies. And so basically, like, it's this soldier. He is hired to rescue this drug lord son. And a lot of things be going on. A lot of, like, if you into all that action and fighting and all that type of stuff. And I'm really not like that type of girl when it comes to movies like that, but I can watch them. It gotta be really, really, really good to grab my attention. And I felt like Extraction was really good. I enjoyed it. So check out Extraction. The next movie we have is The Tutor. This just recently came out this month. It's a new movie. So we got this man. He's a well-known tutor. He actually, that's his job, that's his career. He go around tutoring, you know, people. Called from one of his business partners, said he had a job for him, and he wanted to know if he wanted to go tutor this billionaire son. And so at first he was like, I don't know, but he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it because he do have a girlfriend and she's pregnant, and you know he could use the extra cash. So I think it was like for a couple weeks. he goes off, and he was actually able to stay at the house, you know, while he tutored the son. So he goes to the house or whatever, and sooner or later he finds out that the son is obsessed with him, and a lot of things be going on. And this is one of the movies where you know how sometimes you can kind of tell what's going to happen in the movie. I was definitely not expecting how the ending of this movie played out. I was not expecting it at all. It was really, really good. I feel like the ending made it much better because it's not gonna be what you expect. For me, it wasn't. Maybe to you it is, but for me it wasn't. I was like, okay, plot twist, I like this. Next show we have is The Glory. The Glory is a show that I probably normally wouldn't watch, but I have really started to fall in love with like Korean shows or movies. And it's like a Korean drama. Girl, she's in high school and she be getting bullied beyond how you can think of a person getting bullied, to be honest. Glory also has 16 episodes. It was to the point where she ended up having to drop out of school. But after she did all that, they all, you know, became adults. And she is on a mission to seek revenge for each and every one of those people who bullied her. And baby, she ain't play no games. She did not play no games when it comes to getting her revenge back to them, because they gonna piss you off. They really, really gonna piss you off. And it's like, girl. But yeah, go check out The Glory. The next show we have is AllAmerican, which I have did a series before on my all Netflix shows, and I talked about AllAmerican, just the regular AllAmerican. But this year, I think this year or last year, I just recently started watching AllAmerican Homecoming, and I loved it. It was a 10 out of 10. Y'all please go watch AllAmerican and AllAmerican Homecoming, because we team Lando over here, okay? If you know, you know. Team Lando. So the next show we have is The Chosen. This is another show. If you don't watch any other show up here, go watch The Chosen. It's a faith-based series. The Chosen is actually on Tubi, Netflix, and Peacock. It has 3 seasons. It highlights the 3 years Jesus served in his ministry. Iced coffee break. To be honest, y'all, me watching The Chosen, it really has helped me to grow my relationship with God. I feel like when I first watched that show, when I actually finished it, head over heels with building my relationship with God. And to be honest, I have heard some negative things about this show, basically saying like some of the things didn't align with the Bible, and that's to be expected because, you know, it's a show. Everything is not going to be like accurate. So that's why you have to get in your word for yourself so you can dissect, you know, what's true and what's not. And then, you know, it's a movie, they have to do all this extra stuff too. The next show we have is Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things has been out for a while. Stranger Things have been out when I used to stay in my old apartment. Last year, I started watching it. And y'all, I'm like, girl, what have you been? It has, what, 4 seasons? It's 4 or 5 seasons. They talking about Stranger Things part won't come back in what? Is it 2025 or 2027? I don't know. But Stranger Things better be immaculate. It better be good. It better be able to defeat Vecna. Okay? Vecna is ongoing. If you know, you know. Very sci-fi, fantasy, you know, a little thriller. I guess thriller, horror, you know, sci-fi related type of show. If that's your thing, you will love Stranger Things. And I'm pretty sure probably majority of you all have watched Stranger Things. But I love Stranger Things. I've been running up that road. So the next show we have is Lock and Key. Lock and Key is like a little fantasy type of show as well. So it's about this family. The father had passed away. Okay, so the wife and her 3 kids moved to, I think it's his hometown, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I watched it. I think it's, how many seasons Lock and Key got? I think it's 2 or 3 seasons. I can't remember. But they moved to his own hometown, and he has this big house where where his family used to stay when they were younger, his brother and stuff. Each and every one of them come across these magical, you know, keys, and they use these keys and it like takes them back in different times and places. Like I can't remember if it's like what you think it'll take you there. I can't remember, don't quote me, but It's really, really, really good. I enjoy watching Lock and Key. The next show we have is New Amsterdam. If you're into like Chicago Med, Grey's Anatomy, like all those type of like shows, then you'll like New Amsterdam. Doctor, his name is Max Goodwin. He becomes the new doctor at this hospital called New Amsterdam, and in the process of him, you know, getting hired and going on his first day, he gets some tests run on him, and he finds out that he has cancer. He has a wife. Her name is Georgia. I think that's her name, Georgia. And he also have his other co-workers, and you know how those shows are, a lot of drama. He takes his job very seriously. He does bend the rules, but I feel like he bends the rules because he feel like nobody cares about his patient the way he does. So he gonna bend a little rules, but it's a lot of good things. You're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you know, a lot of things, but check out New Amsterdam. The next show we have is Squid Games. I can't remember if I did this on a Netflix recommendation before. I'm pretty sure you all probably have watched Squid Games by now. Please go check out Squid Games because that's very good. And I think Squid Game has 1 season. I think, yeah, 1 season. And I feel like it should be coming back out with the 2nd season pretty soon because it's been a while since it's been out. The next movie I have is called Faithfully Yours. Also, another movie we have is called Clickbait. So the next show we have is, it's the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. I think it's just 1 season of that. This woman, she sits in her chair and stares out the window, and she will pour her, this ain't no wine glass, but she'll pour her a glass of wine, y'all. She'll pour the whole bottle, and y'all, who would have thought that you could fit a whole bottle of wine in a wine glass? I guess you got to have a certain type of wine glass, but I have seen people do that, and it's true that you can do it. But anyways, that's neither here or there. But y'all, that woman is addicted to wine. She will sit there and drink 2 or 3 bottles a day and just sit there and stare out the window. But so happened when she's sitting there staring out the window, she looking at different people. She's looking at her neighbor, and she come across this, you know, handsome gentleman, you know, checking him out. But then she also seen something else that goes on in his house that she probably shouldn't have seen. And then a lot of things, you know, come along with her, you know, seeing it, because if I recall, because it's been a while since I watched this, if I recall, I feel like he see her looking over there. The next show we have is The Harder They Fall. It's like a black western country movie. I also have a couple leading characters in there. We have Idris Elba, we have Jonathan Majors, and we have the other guy. What's his name? The next show we have is Night Agent. It's about this man. He's an FBI agent, and his job is basically where he sits in this, you know, office. He waits on certain calls, and so he get this call where he walked this girl through a tragic situation that she goes on, because I think somebody's trying to break into her house or something, that I recall. And he walks her through to basically get her to safety. After she gets to safety, it's kind of like she got assigned, like he kind of was assigned to her case because she started to be a target. So he like kind of had to protect her or whatever. The next show we have is The Bodyguard. And what let me watch The Bodyguard because of The Night Agent, I was just in a whole vibe of watching shows, like watching movies that relate to The Night Agent. So I went to The Bodyguard, and that was kind of something similar. And last but not least, we have the show called The Society. The Society has 1 season. They canceled this one as well. I haven't finished watching it. So these high schoolers go on a trip, and it was like a bad storm or something happened, and they had to come back to their hometown. And when they come back, everybody is gone. No parents. You know, it's just them there. And a lot of strange things happen. Like I said, I haven't finished it. So far, it has been pretty good. Well, that wraps up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy my 25+ binge-worthy shows. If you have any questions on anything that I have said in this video, please feel free to comment down below. Also, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't forget to hit that notification button so you can get alerts when your girl posts a new video. Cause how y'all gonna see me? And I will see you guys in another video. Goodbye.